here we have a series of products that we've made from recycled cardboard. And so rather than having boxes go back into basically the smelter or the pool where they get melted back down, what we can do is we can actually capture cardboard. These are, for instance, Autopart cardboard bits. And what we've done is we've cross-laminated them into a larger block. And this block can be, say, 1.20 meters by whatever length we want. So we can make these very, very large blocks. And then what we do is we can then slice those blocks up into smaller bits. And so if I slice off a section of this, I can then start to get a product like that. And so this now starts to become a very high-end cardboard product, extremely strong, has far more capacity in compression than a standard cardboard piece. And so I've got a few versions of that here. I have one with MDF, which is really just cardboard or paper or cellulose fiber, which is made into a dust and pressed. This makes for a great furniture or wall panel type situation. And then here in smaller versions, we can get these very high-end products. For instance, the crushing capacity of that is so much greater than the crushing capacity of, say, this, which is cardboard. You can see how that moves. Here, it's impossible for me to actually smash that. So when we look at, say, standing on a product like this, you can see that I can do that really easily, right? Whereas if we were to take a more traditional product, I'll probably end up crushing this, who knows? But here we have what is more of a standard internal grid with the recycled cardboard pieces on the edges. But as you can see in the flat dimension, they are not going to work so well, right? You can see that they start to crush with my weight, and I don't want to crush them completely, but I could very easily crush this piece of cardboard. You can see that's far more flexible than this is. And that just has to do with the fact that there's so much more fiber in there. So what we have tried to do is, so here we just have a single piece of paper, which makes up that typical kind of core grid for, say, a lot of cardboard products that you see out there. Here what we've done is we've actually created a grid which it has a larger spacing in this situation, but could have a smaller spacing, and we've created that grid so that we can have a fairly strong type of wall system or system that comes out of pallets. You can see the Hyundai genuine auto parts there. And then here we're developing a wall system, and this wall system will have a PVC printed wallpaper on the front. I've just used this one as an example. The 30 centimeter internal grid and 20 centimeters on either side, making a full 70 centimeter thick wall. And then within this wall, we will allow windows to be simply slotted into place into the walls, and you can see that in the liner notes with photographs later, where the proposal shows a series of windows both at the ground level and above, so that so these partition walls are not too oppressive, and so forth. Let's see. This one here is a different kind of product, because what we've done is we've actually blown a polyester resin through the grain of the wood, and so as a result, this is a super strong. We can literally park a car on top of this piece of cardboard and it won't crush. So we've got some really fantastic compression strength. It's mainly because we've actually filled the cavities within the cardboard with glue, making this super strong, super reinforced. But because it's a cross-laminated situation, we've actually only filled every other cavity. So it still is actually on a grid here, and we're saving half of the glue in the process just because it's a cross-laminated situation.